So I said here, Khewzi is being questioned by Peterson. He wants her to flip on Lehasa. Now the question is to do it. Because the vibes that I got from last night is that she's considering it. She's honestly considering flipping on Lehasa because she feels hurt. She feels betrayed by Lehasa, and Peterson knows this, so he's using it to his advantage by making sure that Khewzi does flip on Lehasa, but I'm not 100% sure is that if she's gonna do it, but it's the vibe that I got from yesterday's episode. It's the vibe that I got from her. But she has an ultimatum though. As usual, she wants to benefit from the situation herself. But the question is Peterson gonna fall for it? Is he gonna fall for Khewzi's tricks? I don't think so, but like I said, if I was in her shoes, I would flip on Lehasa without hesitation because I care about myself more than I care about Lehasa. So I honestly feel like Khewzi should also have that mindset of like, okay, I'm here. Lehasa's not. So I need to take care of myself and my unborn baby. Then him, I should not care about his feelings, about his life because he's not here. He's not the one being questioned and arrested for a crime. Though she did it, I still feel like she has to take the opportunity that Peterson has given her. Use this opportunity to your advantage. Use it. Take it with both hands and use it. But I doubt she's going to do it. Knowing her, she's not going to do it. She loves Lehasa way too much. She does though. I don't see it happening, but I hope it does happen. I hope that Khewzi does flip on Lehasa and tells Peterson all the juicy, shady dealings that Lehasa has been up to lately. I don't know, but I got the feeling that she might do it, but I think she has her own agenda when it comes to the situation. She honestly does. Now, still on Peterson, I said Peterson is trying to get into Khewzi's head by playing mind games. Now, I respect Peterson highly because he's doing everything in his book to get what he needs to arrest Lehasa for all the crimes he has committed, including killing Fanny. So the only way he knows how to deal with this is playing mind games. Okay? He's using every trick in his book to make sure Khewzi flips on Lehasa. For example, he's using Pretty against Quiz. He was like, do you know what? The reason why Lehasa is picking Pretty as his woman is because he doesn't know how to deal with strong women like you. You know, Pretty is weak, and he likes that. So it's kind of like a mind game where Peterson is doing it so that Khewzi should feel bad enough to flip on Lehasa. Is it gonna work? I have no idea, but it looks like it is. I think she's considering to flip. Okay, she was crying. She was emotional when Peterson was digging in. Like he went in on her. You know, he was like, "You're not the only woman that he's going to go after when you're in prison. He has other women lined up. You're not the only one. Like, to hear that from someone, knowing that you love this person, it hurts. So he's playing into that. He's playing into Khewzi's insecurities about Preeti and Lehasa's relationship. I do respect him for doing that. I applaud him for doing that, but is it gonna work? I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know, but it looks like it is working in the meantime. We'll see how it goes. Um, Now let's talk about Pumulolo a bit. Pumulolo is busy throwing crazy things in the trash. Um, because he wants nothing to do with her. He wants to get rid of Crazy's presence out of Lehasa's apartment. My guy is throwing away Crazy's belongings because he's fed up of seeing anything that has to do with Crazy in his nephew's apartment. Like, he went in, he got the black trash bags, he threw her clothes, her shoes, her handbags. I mean, everything. He threw it away. He chucked it inside the plastic bag with no hesitation. I think it's a sense of taking back his control. No, I honestly feel like he's losing control. He feels like he's losing control of the situation. And the only way he knows how to take back somewhat of control is by throwing away the things that belong to Queers, so that he feels like she's out of their lives. But the reality is that Queers will never be out of their lives. She's carrying Maposa's baby. She's carrying Lehasa's baby. And a child is forever, regardless of if you're separated or you're together. That child is going to exist. So, as much as he's trying so hard to make sure she's out of their lives, she will never be. She'll never be. Not even one bit. As much as he likes to believe she's out of their lives. Now, still on Pomolo, I said here, Pomolo is fed up with dealing with the consequences of Lehasa's choice of women. Now, my guy is fed up with Lehasa's choice of women because he has to deal with the consequences of why Lehasa keeps choosing women like Khewzi and Lelo. Like, it's exhausting for him because he has to clean up Lehasa's mess all the time. Whenever Lehasa messes up or creates so much drama that it's too much for him to handle, he has to come in and clean up his mess once again. So he's tired, he's fed up, he's like, do you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. You need to pace yourself. Stop going after women like it's the end of the world. Choose one and stay there. Stop hopping around like a rabbit. Okay? And make sure the woman you choose next is not as crazy as the next one. Like, he's tired. He's flipping tired of cleaning Lehasa's mess. Like, he's tired. He's like, I don't get why you keep choosing these women. Like, I honestly feel like Zandile, Preeti, and Nochile were probably the only women in his life that were reasonable, who were like maybe not crazy, but Lelo and Khewzi are on a different level, okay? And he mentioned himself, Lehasa even said it himself, he said, I think the reason why I was drawn to um Khewzi is because we are alike. We think alike. We have the same energy, the same vibe, the same personality traits. So I think that's why he was drawn to her, but it's also the reason why he's breaking up with her because they are way too similar for it to work, you know? They bring the worst side of each other. When they're together, they're toxic together. So I feel like he's realizing that now. When he's with Pretty, he's more better than he used to be. But when he's with Khewzi, they bring the worst out of each other, and that was the one of the reasons where I think she was the one for him at that time, and the reason why he chose her over Pretty because she was like him a bit. Like they have the same personality traits. They're ruthless. They're cold when they have to be, you know. But the difference between the slight difference between Khewzi and Lehasa is that Lehasa knows his limits. Okay, he knows how to control himself. Like, but with Khewzi, she has no limits. She doesn't know when to stop. She doesn't know when to cross the line or when to cross and when not to cross. She just bulldozes over everything. She doesn't really give her some time to really think and deal with situations in a manner that is reasonable. Compared to Lehasa, he can do that when he feels like he can. When he feels like it's time for me to be more reasonable, he'll do that. But with Khewzi, it's not even possible. It's not possible. She's beyond insanity. Um, Now going back to Lehasa, is I said Lehasa is faced with a difficult decision on how to deal with Khewzi. Okay, now he wants to deal with Khewzi because he knows how dangerous Khewzi is. You see, he knows. He knows how dangerous Khewzi is. But this, in the same breath, he doesn't know how to deal with it because she's pregnant. She is the mother of his unborn baby. So he has to deal with this situation delicately because he doesn't want to kill the baby, but at the same time he wants to kill Khewzi. And how are you gonna kill Khewzi without killing your unborn child? So the delicate issue that he has to rethink about. I think they also have options to weigh in terms of do they need to kill her or can they send her to like a mental institution and make sure that she's declared unfit to be a mother. That was one of the options that the uncle came up with. Does it have an opportunity to work? I honestly don't think it will, but there is a possibility it might work. But from my point of view, if they are going to go with that, they need to make sure they have proof that she's unfit to be a mother. That way, Hasi can take custody of the kid, and then he can kill her after that, after 9 months, obviously. Now let's go to the Mantul. So Mantul is really going through it right now. I said the newspapers that are circulating around Turflop have created so much stress and anguish for Mantul. Now, obviously, stories are going all around about Pretty situation with Khewzi and Lehasa, and people are laughing at her pain, her anguish. Like, who does that? Who does that? Who loves at someone's pain, anguish? Who enjoys watching someone suffer through this? And it's so sad that in this time of age, we get so much enjoyment in watching people suffer this way, and that's what is happening with Mantulu. Mantulu is being laughed at because of her situation with her daughter, and she doesn't know how to deal with it. I really do feel sorry for her, but I feel like I can cut some slack in terms of the college kids are young, they're naive, they're stupid. Okay, but as for the adults, come on now. You're grown, you know how to deal with this. So why would you want to laugh at someone's pain and take enjoyment in that? It's not something that we should laugh about. We need to be more kind, more understanding at the fact that we all go through tough times, but we can't laugh at the situation. It's not a laughable thing to laugh at. Um, Still on the news, I said the news about Khewzi stabbing Lehasa are now out, and it looks like Pretty's name has been cleared. I am happy, I am overjoyed, I'm ecstatic that Pretty has been cleared. My worry is that she's excited way too much. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I think it won't last. It won't last. I honestly don't think this is gonna last. But I do feel like if it's now in the newspaper, it's possible that it's gonna last. But there's a piece of me that believes that it's not gonna last. I don't know why, but we'll see how that goes. I am truly happy for Preacher that she's now safe and now that she's cleared and she can go back to college and study her law degree. But it's gonna follow her for the rest of her life, regardless of what she does. She's gonna be the other woman. They're even calling her the second Mantulu because of the affair she had with John. You see, it runs in the family to become home wreckers. I guess. I honestly, it's sad though. It's sad. Um, I said here, is is Khewzi going to flip on Lehasa to save herself? I honestly don't think so. But I got the vibe that she's considering it. She's really thinking about it, but she has her own terms and conditions when it comes to that. She also brought like some kind of ultimatum regarding that situation, but it's not 100% like something that is 100%, but there's a question mark on it. That's the vibe I got from last night's episode. Um, do I see it happening? It's possible, but knowing Khewzi, it's unpredictable what she's gonna do. But it is possible. I think she might do it because she knows how much Lehasa has hurt her. You know, she feels betrayed obviously, but she still loves him. So she might not turn against him. She might not flip on him. I have no idea. It's a question. I said Lehasa plans to kill Khewzi once she's out of hospital. Now, this is crazy. No, I do understand where Lehasa is coming from, but he needs to consider the fact that she's pregnant. She's the mother of his child, but knowing him, he doesn't care. He honestly said, "I don't care. You need to put down the dog when it bites them." I'm paraphrasing here. You have to kill or put down a dog once it starts biting part of the family members. I'm not of that motion, but I do understand where he's coming from because he feels betrayed. And Hassan is such a vengeful person. I've mentioned this before, so I get why he's doing it. He's gonna kill her. I think after the baby's born.